Most people know this as the entrance to the Leaky Cauldron from Harry Potter, but for me, Leadenhall Market is one of the most iconic spots in London to capture in watercolour. I'm Shahid, and today we're painting through 2,000 years of history. Hi guys, so we're here today. We're going to be doing Leadenhall Market, which is quite an antique and a beautiful place. This is the entrance, or one of the entrances. It actually has 4, and I've come here early. Check out this ceiling. Look at that, beautiful. What I'm trying to do is quick sketches to work out what is the best configuration. There's a pillar here which is beautiful with the dragon, so I can get that dragon in up there. Okay, I think I'm going to stick with this plan. I really want to get the detail here on this column, get this arch with the light coming through, and the cafe, some activity going on over here with this chandelier. So these are the main parts that I want to get in, and some of this perspective is very beautiful. So you've got lines going this way, down here, and then another perspective here, and a cafe, this pub as well, but I think the centre of attention is going to be around here. Okay, let's see how it turns out. As I'm sketching out these lines, I keep thinking about the fact that I'm standing on the literal heart of Roman London. This was the Forum 2,000 years ago, the biggest market north of the Alps. There's a lot of pressure to get the perspectives right when you're painting on top of all this history. It's funny watching people stop and gather around this blue door. Most people recognise it as the entrance to Leaky Cauldron from the first film, but in real life, it's actually just an optician's. It's strange painting cinematic history while life just carries on. I don't normally do indoor places, so I'm a bit apprehensive of how this will actually come out. Okay, here we have the skeleton. It captures the main things that I wanted in, which was the dragon here. These dragons, beautiful dragons, the lamp, I wanted the clock as well, and people having a coffee. Right, let's go and paint it then. Left some highlights in, they're quite nice. Yeah, that looked good. Yeah, so this is the base. I'm going to let this dry first, then I'll start adding the detail, and that should give it a base. So I've got some light here with the pillars. Try to leave a little bit of highlight for the dragon. And I wanted to keep this, so I'm going to make this glow like it is in real life. And just added a bit of splashes of a bit deeper colour to give it a bit of sparkle. To add to the vibes, I'm mixing in some burnt sienna with Van Dyke brown to get that real official Victorian maroon. It was chosen by the architect Horace and you can see it everywhere. especially on these ornate dragons that guard the entrance. They add such a grand and almost protective feel to the architecture. This roof is a masterpiece. It's all gold detail and not just yellow paint. It's actual gold leaf, and it catches the light in a way that is almost impossible to replicate. But I'm using yellow ochre to try and mimic that yellow glow on the paper. Hanging from these ornate storefronts are rows of original Victorian meat hooks. They're a gritty reminder that before this was a cinematic landmark, it was a place of blood and trade. I wanted to capture these iron fossils in my watercolour to ground the beauty of the arches in the reality of the market's past. I have to mention the market's most famous resident, a goose named Old Tom. He arrived here in the early 1800s and managed to escape the butcher's knife so many times that he eventually just kept him as a pet. He lived in the market for 38 years before passing away in 1835. He was loved so much that they actually gave him a proper funeral and burial rites right here in the market. Use your fingers to add a bit of shadows back if you want. Okay guys, so the paint is not drying very well, so it's quite a challenge to get this finished. Cool.
Very good.
Thank
so
you.
do you go and like paint all of these
Yeah,
famous buildings around the city? Or?
yeah, because London has got so much
Architecture.
history and architecture.
yes,
So,
yeah.
Have you enjoyed London?
I have to say I've enjoyed it a lot more this time.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
feel like people are friendlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I find it to be a huge positive change. actually.
yeah. So,
But good luck.
okay,
My
thank
God,
you very
you're really
much.
good at it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, sweetie.
Bye. There it is, Leadenhall Market in watercolour. A mix of Roman history, movie magic and a very lucky goose. Thank you for joining me today guys. I've had a real fun time trying to paint this place. It's a lot of detail. I've tried to capture as much as I can without overwhelming the viewer. I really like this area here with the light coming through and the lights, so I tried to get it all in just to get the atmosphere and the feeling rather than the detail. Okay, well I'll see you on the next one.